Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to a new album review. Every Friday we review a new album. Now this one came out a week ago, so I listen to it every day so I can get a real into this one. And today's is the new solo album from Mr. Steve Wilson, musician, producer extraordinaire, and the album overview. Now, believe it or not, this is only his 8th solo album. Now, it features 2 tracks of 20 minutes. And this has gone back more to that progressive rock sound from the previous album, which was brilliant. It was more electronic, but this is going back to a bit of prog. So, track 1 is called Objects Outlive Us. It's 23 minutes and 17 seconds long, but it is actually broke up into little segments. And even on the album, it's split up into little segments, which makes reviewing it very easy. So the first bit of this is called No Monkey's Paw. Now, this starts off with one of Steve's little falsetto shrieks, which really goes through your head. It's unbelievable. Then he brings in these ambient sort of keyboards. I do like the start of this. It's mystique. It's sort of what's coming next. So up comes the next piece. Is called The Buddha of the Modern Age. I love the start of this piece as well. It sort of flows from No Monkey's Paw. Got some lovely pianos, and then the drums come in. It's sort of that build up, and it's got Steve's vocal on this is great. He's overdubbed it. He's doing the backing vocals, and it's very harmonious. So he's singing in different octaves. It really is. It's proper modern day progressive rock. It's a super little piece of music. Next piece is called Objects Meanwhile. Some excellent drumming on this. The guitar work is just blistering. It's got a really nice tone on that guitar. It's just good old-fashioned prog. Then we have the next one's called the Cicerones. I think that's how you pronounce it, or Cicerones. This is my favourite bit, and one of the favourite part of this track. The vocal delivery from Steve is really good. It's very punchy. I like Steve Wilson's vocals. I think he's a terrific singer, and he sort of uses his voice and to tell a story as well. It's a super little track, and this just builds up on the next piece, the Ark. I think this is the climax of the Cicerones and Ark. There's some lovely keyboard runs, and it just builds up. There's little layers that he keeps adding to the track. Brilliant stuff. The drums on here sound so rich and vibrant. Cosmic Sons of Toil. It's got this phasey keyboard sound, and then there's a little bit of piano that sort of takes the edge off that zappy phase. And then you get that classic bass line from in prog, the intricate bass line. The drums come in, and it's just set off a little bit from the rest of the track. Beautifully put together. It is just awesome piece of music. On No Ghost on the Moor, this is where he takes it down. It's very gentle. The drums are gentle. Really nice atmospheric piece. And then he brings it back, the final part of this track, he brings it back up with that crescendo of music and the drums and the keyboards. And then it just, no fades, it just stops. It's an incredible track. I think Objects Outlive Us is awesome stuff. Now the second track on here is called The Overview. Now the Overview is 18 minutes and 27 songs. The first piece, movement, whatever you want to call it, is called Perspective. Now, I love the start of this. You know, like Pink Floyd with the crackle of the radio going through the old dial. It's got all that, you know. And then you get the phasing sequence coming in again. Little bits of stabs on the keyboard, little bits of twinkly piano, and then all of a sudden that phasing sequence comes back in all the way through, and a wonderful vocal from Steve on that. A beautiful Infinity Eye. The guitar work from Steve on this is super. I don't know how he gets these sounds, but they're incredible. It's a really nice tone. It sort of gives it that edgy eeriness that I love. Borrowed Atoms. I would reckon this is the best vocal piece from Steve on this album. It's so mellow and relaxed, but it's so moving at the same time. Then we get A Beautiful Infinity 2. The start of this is acoustic. Another fantastic vocal here. Then the electric cars come in with a little bit of phase on it. It's just, I think it's my second favourite bit on here. It's just incredible guitar for work. Infinity Measured in Moments. Keyboard bits on this is, again, it's very eerie, ambient. Really takes you on like a dreamy little moment there. And then Permanence. It's a great ending of the album. It's an ambient piece. The saxophone that he's put on this is wonderful, and it's got a lovely sort of echo on that saxophone that gives it that little, just extra little bit of zing. It's a lovely piece to end this album. Well, this album has really taken me back. I haven't heard anything like this for ages. This is a guy who he's just at the top of his game. I mean, as much as I love the Harmonia Codex, I think this album is brilliant. The prog, it's absolutely brilliant prog, modern day progs, but still using those sort of basics of progressive music, but giving it that modern twist. We will be doing a Steve Wilson solo album ranking at some stage, because he's brought out some incredible work. But for this album, definitely here, this will be at the top, near the top of the pile at the end of the year, because I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 9 out of 10. So there we go, folks. That's all for this week. Having a weekend off. Because I had a really busy weekend the last couple of weekends, so gonna have some R&R, and I'll be back on Monday. I can't remember what we got on Monday. Oh yes, we got Neil Young, the collaboration, the last part of the Neil Young story, and we've our perfect side is from Future Days Past by Moody Blues. So have a great weekend, everyone, and thank you very much for your continuing support of the channel. Bye for now.